got easy over here. Putting out some music for me to talk over. 'Cause, you know, I like beats behind my voice.
You still can't figure out what I am.
Shut up, dear Libra.
I'm not a Libra. I'm a Leo.
Same thing.
I said Leo.
You never said Leo.
Yes, I did. Right? I
You
said
hear Leo?
Leo.
It's a Libra.
Leo.
Anyway, we're back. And, you know, we was talking about before I got cut off. Rude. Anyway. So, when you get your inspiration from when you write your music, and how does that come about?
Usually when I write my music about real stuff, obviously we all do.
Mm-hmm.
It could be something I'm going through. It could be something somebody close to me is going through.
Okay.
I kind of take it and I could flip it upside down and write from, you know, my point of view. I could write from that other person's point of view towards me. You know, so I just try to be well-rounded, you know, and try to get everybody's perspective so that there's nobody that feels left out when they listen to the music.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see where you're coming from with that.
There's nothing that I can't write about, especially when it comes to relationships.
But that's a broad topic, though. It's a very big topic.
Exactly. You'll never not be able to write a song about it because there's so many different things, so many different ups and downs, roller coasters that take place in relationships. So.
Okay. So on that note, who are your favorite artists? Who you look up to? Who influences you?
Lauryn Hill, I love her. Jill Scott, love her. Erykah Badu. I also like Amel Larue from Groove Theory. She's a dope vocalist.
Okay.
I like Nas. I like Ella Fitzgerald. I like Michael Jackson, of course. Janet Jackson.
Let me cut you over a little bit. Let me cut you off just a little bit. Because I see you all talking about all these new artists. Talk about one old artist. I mean, where's your old soul at? Who from the past? Who do you
My
listen to?
old soul definitely
old
comes
soul?
from a lot of reggae artists.
Okay.
My parents are Jamaican. My mom's from England, but you know her family's also Jamaican.
Okay.
I grew up on reggae, so of course Bob Marley is nobody who can't listen to that and be inspired.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just I still get goosebumps when I listen to that music.
Nice.
I love Garnet Silk. You know, he talked about a lot about love and empowerment. You know, enlightenment. I like that. I love Beres Hammond. I love all that old reggae. Like I said, I love Ella Fitzgerald. Her voice is retarded. Angel Eyes is one of my favorite songs ever in the world. And she wraps her voice around songs like nobody else to me ever could. You know what I'm saying? So those are my old school people I like. I like you know, Tammy Terrell's voice, crazy. Who else? Sarah Vaughan. They're all dope. You know what I'm saying? Just a real true vocalist. But I like a lot of my new school stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Not too new, but you know, I listen to Lauryn Hill's albums almost every day.
So you stuck like say 92 to now?
Yeah, I mean I like Destiny's Child. You know what I'm saying? I like stuff like that. You know, inspiration comes from different places. You can be inspired by different artists who are nothing like each other. But when you bring it together, you can pick and choose different little things that you incorporate within your music. You know.
Definitely. So I just from you by you telling me this, I see where your storytelling comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
So let's get a little deep in here.
Let's get a little deeper here.
And let's get a little deep. So there was on your bio, there was a discussion of you kind of straying away from your passion of music, trying to explore other things. Like you had like a tribulation to that.
Yeah. What music is though, even when you go through there's a up and down stage to everything, every facet of life. And I feel like when you know there's gonna be a down stage no matter what your passion is, no matter what it is that you're doing. And I went through my downfall. I was in a group and I was writing a lot of music for the group, doing the arrangements and everything, and my sound was a lot different than the sound that was popping at the time, you know. So I did a lot of the writing, but once I came out of the group, it was hard to separate myself from the group. So I spent a good 2 years just trying to find myself again. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, yes, I was lost to the point where it was like, okay, you know, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna do my thing, or am I gonna try to fit into the status quo? And I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be myself. So my music now is a total, complete reflection of me. You know, like, it's nothing phony, it's nothing fake. I do what I feel in my heart now, and if people just so happen to like it, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
That's nice. That, that's dope because I feel music is going in a whole new way.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone feels like you don't have to be the same. You don't have to go with what everyone's doing, even though that does work still. But there's so many different listeners out there that you can go on a whole new route with music. And music right now is just like an open gateway for. Let me see how you say this. It's an open gateway just for different things and
just different ways of expression. Yeah.
Exactly, different ways of expression.
I mean, Kanye West's album is. There's so many different genres in there, so many different ways of doing everything. You got the hard hip hop, you got the stuff that sounds pop, you got everything in there, and it just comes together so well. Who says that you only have to fall into one box? You know what I'm saying? Who says you can only do one style?
Exactly.
Nobody. And they always say it can't sound like it's all over the place, but he proves that you can do so many different things and still have your foundation that started you in this. You can still do that, incorporate it with new stuff, and it still works. You can make it work. If it's good, it's gonna work. I love that.
Great. It's great. But on that note,
let's get back
into some music. Let's get into some more you. Let's get into some more you. Let's see where your mind is with your music. So
my mind is. Okay.
What track would you like to play with?
Actually, I would like to play Infatuation. Okay. It'll probably be the next video I shoot after Love My Love. It's a dope song. It's a little, I'm being a little mean on the song, so I like people to hear that other side of me, the sassy side as well. So you can rock Infatuation. That is number 6. No. Number. Goodness gracious, hand me the CD.
I love it.
This is embarrassing, but you know what? It's real. It's real.
See, this is Fat Boy Radios. We real over here. After this, I'm gonna get a snack or something.
Sit.
On break.
I thought so. Fat Boy Radio.
Exactly. You already know what it is. It's your man Snacks. You got the lovely
Kitami Safiya.
Exactly.
He's doing that because he doesn't know how to.
No, I don't want to spoil her name.
It's all good.
But I'm gonna call it S.
We in here.
I'm gonna call it A. All right, you already know what it is. It's Fat Boy Radio. Let's do this.